And once again, we welcome you back to Blazer Field here in O'Fallon. Well, the storms, showers, number one part is gone through. Rain has pretty much stopped, and looks like we got about a 45-minute window to get in the rest of this game. So we're going to hope that is going to be the case. We are in the bottom of the fifth inning, so we are getting late. Only 2 more innings to go. And Belleville East, they have themselves a 4-3 lead, and they are getting ready to come up here in the bottom half of the fifth inning. And when they do, they will be facing a different pitcher as Chris Tillman is now on the mound for Collinsville. Right now, that's the only change I know of.
I think they're just move Bagwell to first. I think that's it.
Yeah, well, they have to put somebody over there, don't they?
Yeah.
So that is where we stand, and middle of the order coming up here for Belleville East, Caleb Guthrie, Ian DePasquale, and Alan Mason. And they will face Chris Tillman, who on the year is now pitching in his 6th game. He had 3 starts before he got injured on the year. 3-1 is his record, and he has given up just 4 runs, 3 of them earned for a 1.34 earned run average, 28 strikeouts to 9 walks. As we are underway here in the bottom of the 5th, and that one sails over everyone's head and back to the screen for Caleb Guthrie, who is a strikeout victim his first time up, singled and scored back in the 2-run 3rd inning. As we are back underway after a 20-25 minute rain delay, was about it.
Yeah, something like that. Next one, a strike from Tillman.
So 1-1 now, the count to Guthrie. Got rain all over the window. It's harder for us to see. Camera, not too bad. I had to flick all the rain off the screen so they wouldn't get all the raindrop up close and personal. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count now to Guthrie. Tillman, the lefty, kicks and fires. That one's just a little bit low, 2-2. Tillman's dad over there yelling at the umpire.
Yeah, Craig did the DJing at Fletcher Field this year.
Here is the pitch and a foul ball down the line, and we'll do it all over again. A 2-2 count to Caleb Guthrie.
Yeah, Chris kind of a similar pitching style to Meath in a lot of ways. I mean, coming left-handed pitcher, obviously, but kind of a big power guy, tall frame, a lot of strikeouts.
Here comes another 2-2 pitch. Swinging a shot for the first baseman now is Ethan Bagwell. He'll take it himself. Step on the bag, and there's one away here in the bottom of the 5th. That'll bring up Ian DePasquale, who has walked and scored, singled and scored, also has a stolen base.
And a pretty good day for him. Let's see if differentiation here, lefty-lefty matchup.
And the first pitch is a little bit low. Ball 1. We're in the bottom of the 5th. Belleville East up 4-3. Single runs in the 1st and 2nd, 2 in the 3rd, nothing in the 4th for the Lancers. Collinsville with single runs in the 2nd, 4th, and 5th inning, and that's where we stand right now, bottom of the 5th. 1-run game. Tillman ready for a 1-1 pitch to DePasquale. Here it comes, swinging a foul ball over our heads. And off toward the bathroom. That is about 5 country miles away from here.
I was wondering where they were.
Yeah, a little pillbox out there in the park.
All right.
They don't have anything on campus here at this ballpark. There's a pitch high. And now 2-2 the count to DePasquale with Alan Mason waiting on deck.
Sun will even come out for just a little bit.
Yeah, like I said, we probably got about a 45-minute break. After about 6:43, all of it will be gone. So there'll probably be a delay after this game to get the next game going, but they'll get it in.
Yeah, probably. And, they do have lights here, so most places do. But they had everything set up and full count now for Tillman.
There's the pitch. And almost hit him. Gets away and bounces off the backboard and comes back out for Weller to handle. So DePasquale is on at first base with a 1-out walk. And that will leave things up now to Alan Mason. Mason doubled and made it to third base in the 2nd, but he was stranded. And a strikeout victim against Bagwell. His last time up. So Bagwell was in there, pitched pretty good. 6 strikeouts, 2 walks. Had a wild pitch, also hit a batter. Also closed the book on Meath. Meath, while he was in there, 3 walks, 7 strikeouts, and 1 wild pitch. Right now, he's on the winning side. Bagwell is on the losing side. Collinsville trails by 1. Next pitch on the way. A bunt attempt, and that one was fouled back to the Kahok dugout, or was it? Did that just fall off of Weller's body?
They called it a strike, I think.
Well, the umpire never made a move.
We'll see what.
See if he throws up his hands there when he goes back and puts his mask up.
And
0-2, there's the count.
Okay.
Okay. Just want to make sure we have it right. So Tillman looks in, has his sign. Next pitch on the way to Mason. That's a strike 3 called on the outside corner. First strikeout on the afternoon for Tillman. That's the second out of the inning. And that will bring up Rica.
Mason Rica. I think, yeah, for Mason, right?
A tie. Tie Rica.
Okay. Not even
He
close.
just had 1 at bat and he struck out. And a swing and a miss on that pitch from Tillman. Tillman's a good, strong lefty. He can get through the rest of these innings here without giving up a run. It's going to be up to the Collinsville offense to see if they can dent that Belleville East bullpen.
Yeah.
Tillman's ready with an 0-1 pitch. Here it comes. Right down the middle. 0-2. Tillman 1 strike away from getting out of this inning with a runner stranded. Rica looking for something to drive. Tillman, he's ready. And here's the pitch. Strike 3 called on the inside corner. Back-to-back strikeouts. And Tillman gets 2 strikeouts in the inning. 1 runner was left stranded on base. That's the 5th stranded base runner on the afternoon for Belleville East as we now head to the top of the 6th inning. And Collinsville still trails by just 1 run. We'll be back to tell you about that 6th inning in just a moment here on the Kahok Sports Network.
Code 3 Barbecue Supply, home of Code 3 Spices, is first responder owned by proud Kahok alums. Located at 302 East Main Street, Code 3 Barbecue Supply is your home for one-of-a-kind everything barbecue headquarters, providing the best American-made barbecue grills, smokers, rubs, sauces, accessories, and cooking expertise from professional barbecue experts. Code 3 Spices provides award-winning rubs and sauces and donates 25 cents a unit sold to first responder and military organizations to aid the fallen and assist with suicide prevention and PTSD awareness. Stop on by. See the guys at Code 3 Barbecue Supply for all of your cooking and grilling needs. Code 3 Barbecue Supply, home of the Memphis in May first place world champion Patriot sauce. Learn more about their products and mission in giving back to those who serve at code3spices.com.
Back here at Blazer Field, Todd Duke, Zach Roseman, and Chris Kettler are back with you. Owen Kelly back out onto the mound. He came on in relief in the 5th inning for Xander Meath and proceeded to strike out Lemansky and Weller to end that 5th inning with, the 5th inning with just the 1 run being scored. So it's the bottom of the order, Kai Serrano, Darren Pinnell, and then back to the top of the order and Bryce Limp here for Collinsville to face Owen Kelly.
Time to pound out some hits here for the Kahoks. They got a couple runs on pitches that got past the catcher and some errors.
Serrano up at the plate. Yeah, Serrano's been on base both times, a single and a walk. As Kelly pitches a foul ball straight up into the air and straight back onto the road. Park view, I believe it's called. Because it's, the view of the park. Here's the 0-1. Just a little bit low, 1-1.
Just down the street from O'Fallon's campus in the park.
1-1 pitch on the way and a strike called, so Serrano is in an 0-2 hole, or a 1-2 hole, excuse me. Next one from Kelly. Strike called on the inside corner, and Serrano knew it. He started walking to the dugout before the umpire actually rang him up.
Good job painting the corners there by Kelly. Goes outside and then comes inside on Serrano.
So 3 batters faced for Kelly and 3 strikeouts. Here is Darren Pinnell. Pinnell has grounded out and has a sacrifice fly in his day's work thus far. And the pitch to Darren is a little outside. 1-0. Next delivery from Kelly on the way. That one's low. Good eye by Pinnell. 2-0. Outfield is grass here at Blazer Field. The infield is AstroTurf, including the stuff that looks like dirt. And it's a 3-0 count now to Pinnell, looking to get on base ahead of leadoff man Bryce Limp. Here's the pitch, right down the middle. Pinnell taking all the way, 3-1. I said during the commercial break, what we need is a walk and a 2-run home run and then nothing but outs the rest of the way. How about we start that here with a walk to Pinnell? Here's the pitch. That one's on the inside corner, so Pinnell took the last 2. Both of them were strikes. And now it's a full count to the Kahok shortstop. And Owen Kelly working quickly, thank you very much. Pitches. Swinging a little, check swing right back into the glove of Owen Kelly. Man, excuse me and an excuse me out.
Might have been low enough for ball 4, but Pinnell thought it was close enough to maybe swing on it, didn't get enough contact on it, and lines it right out to Kelly.
There is Bryce Limp, who's wearing the sombrero right now. The one piece of garment you do not want to wear in baseball. 3 straight strikeouts for Limp.
But he's had
so
some good
far.
at-bats.
He has. Swing and a miss.
Battled up there. 3 tough times against Meath. See how he does against Kelly.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Kelly works quickly. Gets the ball back, looks over his glove, gets the sign, and now the windup and the pitch. That one's in the dirt, so to speak. I hate saying that. It's not dirt. I don't have any idea because in the turf doesn't sound right. In the fake dirt.
Oh, he's hit by the pitch.
In the fall dirt. Whatever.
Just lob the ball back in there and Limp stayed there and let him hit him.
Tell you what, not a lot of people left.
No, everybody was standing around waiting, just waiting this out.
Here comes the 2-2 pitch from Kelly to Limp. Strike 3 called. He struck out Limp for the 4th time today, and that is the 3rd time that Limp has been caught looking at that 3rd strike. So we will head now to the bottom half of the 6th inning. Score remains 4-3 in favor of the Lancers, and Belleville coming up to bat next on the Kahok Sports Network.
Pace Design and Construction in Maryville. Whether building a new home, making an addition to the home you currently own, or finally getting around to that remodeling job you've been putting off, Pace Design and Construction in Maryville can help. Pace Design and Construction is a building and remodeling contractor you can trust. They provide the highest quality, they are dedicated to their customers, and are committed to completing your project on time and within budget. Pace Design and Construction in Maryville. Give them a call at 618-407-5466, online at pacedesignconstruct.com, or on Facebook at Pace Construction Design.
Hi, Purple and White fans. This is Dan Mode, class of 1989. I'm with New American Funding. Myself and New American Funding are proud sponsors of Kahok Athletics. As we have great coaches at CHS on all the courts, fields, and tracks, we like to coach you through the home buying process and refinance process. If there's ever anything we can do, I can be reached at 618-973-5343 or www.danmodeloans.com. Let's support our student athletes at CHS. They deserve the best. Thank you for your time, and go Kahawks.
Bottom of the 6th inning has rolled right along. Well, not rolled right along after about a 25-minute rain delay, but you know what I mean. We have made it to the bottom of the 6th. And Chris Tillman back out onto the hill, and he will face the number 9 man in the order. And that is Sammy Ritter. Ritter has struck out twice here in this game. Both of those were against Ethan Bagwell. And back to the top of the order, and Cannon Walker and Mika Georgian. And quickly, Tillman falls behind in the count, 2-0. Here is the 2-0 pitch. That one's high and outside, ball 3. Already trailing by 1. You don't want to issue any free passes here because you are facing the possibility of having to score some runs in the top of the 7th as it is just to keep the game going. There's a strike. And the next delivery, swinging a pop-up. That one's on the infield, but in foul territory. Bagwell rolls over toward his dugout and makes the catch for the out.
Tree hangs into play just maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know if Bagwell had a hard time seeing it once he got in the shadows, but makes the catch.
So 1 away. Top of the order is where we arrive, and here is Cannon Walker. Walker struck out his last time up. He has a strikeout, a walk, and a ground out in this afternoon's work.
Great way to avoid that leadoff walk.
Yeah, it was. There's a strike called. And Tillman up there dealing. After the first couple missed the strike zone to the leadoff hitter, that one misses, so it's 1-1 now to Cannon Walker with Micah Georgian waiting on deck. Next pitch from Tillman. Just outside, 2-1. Next pitch. Misses again, 3-1.
Blues play tonight?
Yes, they do, 7 o'clock, because Tampa Bay swept the Florida Panthers right out of the playoffs, so there is no other game tonight. They moved that one from 8:30 to 7, and there's ball 4 to Walker, so there's the base runner that you didn't want to have happen here to lead off the 6th inning.
Top of the order here for East, setting the table for their big bats.
Micah Georgian has been on base all 3 times, 2 triples, and sandwiched in between that, he was hit by a pitch. So watch out down that third baseline. Runner goes, and the throw down to second base is not in time. And it was lucky for Walker that he didn't slide over the bag. That turf's wet, so you'll slide a little bit now. That is the 5th stolen base on the afternoon for the Lancers. So it puts Walker in scoring position for Jajorian.
Not to mention the base might be wet. As he slides across it, it could pop him back up and off of it.
Pitch is a little high, and Chris Tillman has lost the strike zone here. 1 out, runner at second, 1-run game. It's late, bottom of the 6th. Tillman pitches. Still having a hard time finding that strike zone.
Yeah, he's all over it. He was low first couple pitches, and it fell behind leadoff batter. Now he's missing high and outside. 3-0
the count to the Lancers shortstop. Here's the next pitch. That one is down low, and that's a 4-pitch walk. So back-to-back walks have put runners on first and second here for Belleville East, and Brett Swipp is going to visit the mound, so we'll have a timeout. We will use that timeout to play a real quick commercial here because we are behind on those as well, so we'll be back here in just a moment on the Kahok Sports Network.
Are the lights on your dashboard putting on a show? Bring it to Mike's Automotive in Collinsville. Mike's Automotive is also a T3 certified tire center. They can handle all of the basics like oil changes and tune-ups and the not-so-basics like complete engine rebuilds. Mike's Automotive also has 24-hour towing and has 3 locations: Millstadt, St. Louis, and in Collinsville. The Collinsville location is at 1150 St. Louis Road, just blocks from the high school. Or call 345-0611, online at mikesautomotive.net and Mike's Automotive on Facebook.
Conversation is over, and Joe Mendiola will step to the plate with runners on first and second. And 1 out here. Tillman works from the stretch and brings it home, and that one misses the mark as well. And the conversation, I don't know what that was about, but we'll see if Tillman can figure out how to get that ball back over the plate. He misses on the first one. Here's the 1-0. That one's low, 2-0.
Six straight balls. Continues here for Tillman.
Tillman's ready with another pitch. Here it comes, and a swing and a foul ball, so that one was at least a strike because the batter swung at it. Well, didn't have to be a strike, but it looked like it was pretty much down the middle from here. 2-1 the count. Runners on first and second, one out. Tillman pitches, swing, fly ball, a ground ball. That's going to get home one run. Here comes the throw home. Now they're going to hold up the runner as he comes around, so bases are going to be loaded here for Pat Mendiola. See if he can do some damage.
It's a low fly ball that just came in real quick there to Perrell. He was able to throw it in quick.
7th hit on the afternoon for Belleville East. Bases are full of Lancers. Only one out. Nowhere to put Pat Mendiola, and Pat has been on base just once. He walked in the first, fouled out in the third, struck out in the fourth. Here's the pitch. Down low, ball one.
Now you're hoping for the double play, right?
Yeah, you need that. How about a 1-2-3 double play? Here is Tillman's next. Swinging a pop-up. That's going to get out of play. And Tillman. Yeah.
We're out of balls now.
Well, that's never a good thing.
Have to get them from Fallon, I believe, since they're the host. They have to provide the balls.
1-1 the count to Pat Mendiola. Bases are loaded. A foul out pop-up into the glove of Bagwell. Started off this inning, one out. The next three have reached. 2 walks and a base hit. Here's the pitch, up high. 2-1. Tillman ready with that 2-1 pitch. Here it comes. A little high, 3-1. Oh, where to put him. Bases are already full of Lancers. Tillman needs to bear down and throw strikes. Here comes the pitch. Swinging a shot right to the glove, and out at third, throw over to first base, and the runner's tag, double play.
Great snag by Bovenet there.
You got your double play.
There you go.
And now we will head to the top of the 7th inning. Collinsville now needs 2 runs to take the lead. Got to at least have 1 to extend the game. And we will tell you all about the top of the 7th inning here in just a moment on the Kahok Sports Network.
Just because you can cut your own hair doesn't mean you should. The Shop, a great place in Collinsville for men and boys haircuts, is where you should take your hair. The Shop is owned and operated by Collinsville High School graduates Danny Kress and Jody Neiman, and is located at 103 South Seminary Street in Uptown Collinsville. The Shop isn't just another place to get a haircut, as Danny and Jody take great joy in getting to know their clients and look forward to turning those clients into friends. When you sit in a stylish chair at the Shop, Jody and Danny pride themselves on getting to know you well enough to say, the usual? So, men and boys, if you're tired of the same old cookie-cutter approach to haircuts, check out Danny and Jody at the Shop. You may just walk out with not only a fantastic cut, but you may also walk out with a friend. Or 2. The Shop in Collinsville, 618-772-7175. No appointment necessary. The Shop, 103 South Seminary in Uptown Collinsville. Todd Duke, Zach Roseman, and Chris Keller are back with you from Blazer Field here in O'Fallon. And once again, Owen Kelly back on the bump as we have made it to the top of the 7th inning. Collinsville needs 1 run to extend this game, 2 runs to take the lead, and then take their chances in the bottom of the 7th. But first and foremost, they need to get that 1 run, and they'll do it with the middle of the order. Ethan Bagwell, Chris Tillman, and Jackson Perrell due up here in this 7th inning.
I don't think you would want any 3 other guys. I mean, 2, 3, 4, and then get it down to who's batting 5th? Bovenet. Yeah, Bovenet and Lemansky.
Kelly pitches. It's down low to Ethan Bagwell. Bagwell has a hit today. He is 1 for 2, reached on an error, and grounded out in the first. Tillman waits on deck. Here is Owen's next pitch, a foul ball out of play off of the bat of Ethan Bagwell. Got to have a base runner to have a chance.
Yep, just got to find a way to get on. I mean, Kelly's been rock solid.
Here's the 1-1. A swing at a ball that was probably out of the strike zone for Bagwell as he went reaching for it. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. I guess you don't need to have a base runner to have a chance. A home run would do it too.
Yeah,
but it would be nice to get somebody on base first.
Yeah, you got the shorter field, and, great pull opportunity. You can get Bagwell on for Tillman.
That one is just off of the plate, inside. That'll leave in the count at 2-2. Chris Tillman in the on-deck circle. Does have 3 home runs on the year, so he can do it. And the next pitch, that one's just off the plate as well. Full count now.
Thought for half a second the umpire was going to ring him up, but pretty similar spot to the last one, so see what happens here.
Here comes a 3-2 pitch from Kelly, and a swing and a shot up the middle, base hit, and there's your base runner. Bagwell delivers.
That's a start. That's a start.
5th base hit of the afternoon for Collinsville. And Bagwell on at first ahead of Chris Tillman.
I'm surprised they didn't leave him in to run. I think they're gonna bring Pruitt in, and Coach Wiggs will come out and have a mound visit.
See if they want to make a pitching change here. And it looks like they are. So we have a timeout coming up as Belleville East goes through another pitching change, and we'll be back to tell you all about that pitching change in just a moment here on the Kahok Sports Network.
The Junior Service Club of Collinsville has been a proud supporter of KahokSports.com and the Kahok Sports Network from day one. Since 1934, the Junior Service Club of Collinsville has been providing women in the community an opportunity to make a difference with fundraisers and projects, all that go towards helping the needy in Collinsville. If you would like any information on any event sponsored by the Collinsville Junior Service Club, head to Facebook, type in Collinsville Junior Service Club, and then click on the event tab. We thank the Collinsville Junior Service Club for their continued support of the Kahok Sports Network and KahokSports.com.
Do you have a big land improvement project that requires some outside help? Call Petroff Trucking Company. The Petroff Companies have been shaping the metro area since 1975. Family owned and operated, Petroff Trucking Company can do the job and do it right. Hauling, excavating, and grading, they do that and more. Petroff Companies also has roll-off dumpster rentals. They also specialize in dirt and rock sales. Petroff Trucking Company can help you develop your land for your needs. Petroff Trucking Company. Check out their website, petrofftrucking.com, or give them a call, 618-797-6100. Petroff Trucking Company, shaping the metro area since 1975.
Dylan Menino will be the 3rd pitcher of the afternoon for Belleville East. Dylan on the year, now in his 9th game. He has started 7 games. He has a 5-1 record. He's given up 9 runs. All of them have been earned. A 1.73 earned run average. And he has 54 strikeouts on the year to go along with 17 walks in 36 1/3 innings.
Yeah, another one of these very, very good East pitchers. Coach Wiggs not afraid to use them all.
So here is Tillman batting from the left side, and Chris looks at one high and outside. Tillman on the afternoon has been hit by a pitch, struck out, and reached on a fielder's choice. He scored the run that has made this a 4-3 game. Did that back in the 5th. 1-0 count on the way, and that one just misses. Menino, 17 walks in his 36 innings, so he doesn't give up very many walks. As he readies himself for a 2-0 throw over there, and Pruitt is back in. Pruitt running for Bagwell.
Yeah, a little surprised, but I guess they're going to trust Pruitt more than Bagwell. I guess trying to not want to take any unnecessary risks.
Another throw over there.
Yeah, kind of curious to see how it feels to slide on it, because wet turf is very much not. It's not dirt. There's a strike.
So now Tillman's ready. 2-1 the count. Runner at first. Nobody out. We're here in the top of the 7th inning. Collinsville has to get at least 1 run across.
Be a good time to put one out onto 50.
Sure would be. 3:05. That's the measurement down the first baseline. That one's inside. 3-1 now to Tillman.
Here we go.
Menino ready with a 3-1 pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a pop straight up. Giving it a look is Pat Mendiola. Is he going to make the catch?
No.
No, he does not. 3-2 the count. I couldn't see it.
Kind of flared out down kind of the floor of the...
Hit the corner of the press box?
Yeah.
I thought I heard it hit the roof.
Something. Kind of felt it more than heard it, if that makes sense.
So full count to Chris Tillman. Runner on at first, nobody out. Collinsville trails by 1. Here's the pitch in the dirt. First 2 have reached. Bagwell on a single. Tillman on a walk.
And you got a big power hitter for the Kahawks. Peril hasn't had a great game, and Coach Wiggs will come out and talk to Menino. They're not going to make another one, are they?
Peril did double his last time up after starting off with 2 strikeouts. And I'm guessing this will just be a conversation on the mound.
Yeah, I'd think so. I mean, I guess hypothetically they could bring in DePasquale or Walker or one of their other people to pitch, but I want to save some of your arms for the hypothetical regional championship game on Saturday. Big opportunity here now.
Sure is. Adam Bovinette getting ready to come up. Jackson Peril ahead of him, though, so right now it's up to Peril.
Just get it. Just get on. Get on, or
body out.
Or at the very, very least, move the runners over.
Stay out of the double play.
Yeah, that would be probably worst case scenario. Just perfect world would be, like a double, triple into the gap, but just got to take.
Awaits the first. Here it's a strike.
All right.
Infield is at double play depth. Looking for that DP to get themselves 1 out away from winning this game, but Collinsville has other ideas right now. Runners at first and second, nobody out. Next pitch to Jackson Peril on the way. Swing and a miss. 0-2 to Peril. Jackson digs in from the right side. The righty, Menino, peers into his catcher, has his sign from the stretch. He pitches. Swinging a foul ball, keeping Peril alive.
Hey, nice job there. Just got to stay alive. As darker clouds start to move in, but
that they do. I don't know how dark my screen is, but it's looking pretty dark on the old phone that I have here to make sure I'm still on. Here's the next pitch. Peril, he offered at it. Check on the first base. He's out.
Yeah.
I thought he went around too.
Well, that's probably that looks like the right call. I mean, it's unfortunate, but well, Bovinette has a good day, and are they going to make a pitching change?
Man.
Yeah, second mound visit of the inning, isn't it?
Yeah, I think the center fielder, Cannon Walker, is going to come in and pitch. So we have another pitching change coming up here for Belleville East. That'll give us a chance to play some more of our sponsors' commercials, and we'll be back here in just a moment on the Kahok Sports Network.
All Pro Tees in Caseyville is your place for custom apparel and has been for over 20 years now. Why? All Pro Tees can handle any size project, big or small, and they specialize in large group orders. At All Pro Tees, quality is number 1 on their list of priorities, as is evident by their excellent customer service. Did we mention All Pro Tees has over 20 years of experience? They can even help with fundraisers and event merchandising for your group. So for all of your apparel needs, for civic groups, sports teams, business outings, or even a family reunion, your apparel needs stop at All Pro Tees. All Pro Tees in Caseyville, right across the street from Kahok Stadium. Online at allprotees.com or on Facebook at All Pro Tees. Or call All Pro Tees at 344-2200.
Plumbing or electrical problems? Is your AC or heater on the fritz? There are dozens of companies out there, but do you really know who you're letting in your home? Trust Tiger. Our technicians are clean-cut, drug-free, and background checked. What other company can make this bold statement? Our 24-hour emergency service will ensure your plumbing, heating, AC, and electric are up and running no matter what time of day it is. Schedule your appointment today. Tiger Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning, and Electrical Services. We earn our stripes every day.
Cannon Walker comes in from center field to take over the pitching duties, and Ty Rika, who was batting as the DH, will go in and play
Center field.
looks like they're going to move him over to left field. And 10 is Guthrie, and Guthrie is going to move to center field.
All right. We'll see. Turn the lights on here now at Blazer Field.
Adam Bovanet, he'll be due up next to face the lefty Cannon Walker. Walker on the year, pitching in his 15th game. He had 4 starts, went 5-3 on the year. 11 runs, 9 of those earned with a 1.51 earned run average. And Walker, his strikeout to walk ratio, 53 strikeouts to go along with 13 walks. So Collinsville trailing by 1, going out in the inning. Runners on first and second. And it'll be up to Adam Bovanet to keep the inning alive here.
I do believe, though, that Walker was the pitcher that the Kahawks got the winning runs off of when they beat the Lancers earlier this year. So see if Bovanet's able to do anything. Here's the first pitch in the pseudo dirt.
Bovanet been on base all 3 times today. Back-to-back walks in the 4th and the 5th. He singled and scored on a throwing error by the catcher Mendiola. That was back in the 2nd inning to give Collinsville their first run. Here's the 1-0. That one's a called strike. 1-1.
This is a little bit of a reaction from the Kahok dugout, but be that as it may, called strike, can't really argue it.
I know the screen's a little dark there, kids, but there's really not much more I can do. I don't have lights to put on the end of my camera. There's one that skips all the way back. Runners are going to move up. So that takes away the double play, at least the traditional double play. As Pruitt is on at third, Tillman is on at second. Wild pitch will be the score.
Yeah. Now, ball in the gap would give the Kahawks the lead.
1 out. Runners in scoring position for Collinsville. Next pitch to Bovanet on the way. That one's a called strike. 2-2 now the count to the Kahawk third baseman, Adam Bovanet.
So that got Lemansky on deck. We'll see.
Walker, the lefty, looks in, has his sign. 2-2 pitch on the way to Bovanet. Here it is. Strike 3 call. Down on strikes is Bovanet. Back-to-back strikeouts in the inning, and Collinsville is down to their final out. And it's all up to Isaac Lemansky. Lemansky has flied out, reached on a fielder's choice and scored, and struck out in this game.
Well, hasn't been the best game for him, but he's...
Chance for redemption right here.
Yeah, chance for good opportunity here. He's hit the ball pretty well over the course of the year. And they're going to walk him. All right.
Intentional walk to Lemansky to load the bases.
And they are going to... They're going to bring Cy Turner in to hit, I think. All right.
So due up was Luke Weller, and he is 0 for 2 on the afternoon. He was struck out twice and hit by a pitch. So Cy Turner will come into bat. Cy on the year, batting .237 with a couple of RBIs.
And you can get a couple here. Those would be the biggest ones of the season. Got bases juiced here, and I mean anything, you can go out and outfield playing kind of in. You can put one out into the gap or flare one out, and you can flare one out down the right field line. That'd be a big opportunity, but looks like Cy's got everything that he's going to get from Coach Swip, and
Turner
it's time
digs
now.
In from the right side. He's ready to go. So is Walker. And here's the pitch. Strike called. Oh and 1. Bases full of Kahawks. Walker, his next pitch on the way. Up high, 1-1.
Maybe a little bit of a check. Runners are going to cheat off the bases quite a bit, but
Yeah, the infielders are playing well off the bag. They're just looking for one final out. Here's a bouncing ball. Third baseman has a chance. He gloves it. He throws in time. Out number 3. Game is over, and the Lancers hold on to win by a final score of 4-3. Boy, oh boy, Collinsville played their hearts out and just couldn't scratch across. Another run here late with the bases loaded. Had a 2-runner on, no runner out situation, and Collinsville just could not push that run across. That brings us into our post-game program, brought to you by Chiropractic Works in Collinsville, owned and operated by Dr. Chris McCluskey. He and his crew are focused on helping as many people as possible live high-quality lives, all through chiropractic care and wellness. You can visit Dr. McCluskey at Chiropractic Works in Collinsville, 410 Regency Center. That is just off of the Beltline Road in Collinsville. Give them a call at 343-3602 or online at chiropracticworkscollinsville.com. Post-game show comes your way next on the Kahok Sports Network.
As the Director of Sports Medicine at Next Level Performance Institute, I oversee the care of all of our athletes, many high school, collegiate, and professional. Our goal is to help athletes stay on the field and maximize their performance. We have state-of-the-art diagnostic equipment where we can actually perform testing to get to the root cause of problems that could be getting in the way of athletic performance. When it comes to taking care of athletes, we take a full body approach, whether it's musculoskeletal ailments, nutritional issues, organic issues such as headaches, sinuses, digestive issues. We have advanced training to where we can remedy health issues and return that athlete to play as quickly as possible. If you or your athlete are dealing with any kind of nagging sports injury and would like to see if we can possibly help, feel free to give us a call or come by the office anytime.
Looking for a little bite to eat in a nice, friendly establishment before heading out to a game? Look no further than LC's Pub in Caseyville. Just blocks from Collinsville High School, LC's Pub is the pub of choice for Kahok fans, before, after, or even during Kahok games. LC's Pub features a wide variety of traditional bar food like burgers and fries, chicken wings and chicken strips, appetizers like pepper jack mac and cheese bites, fried pickles, and green beans. Plus they have salads, fish, shrimp, and more. LC's Pub also features an outdoor patio, a gaming room, weekly poker tournaments, and a pool table, plus enough TVs for all the sports fans. And LC's Pub shows Kahok games live, as well as Blues and Cardinals games. LC's Pub, 605 North Main Street in Caseyville, right across the intersection from All Pro Tees. Call for carry-out orders at 618-855-9007 and on Facebook at LC's Pub. LC's Pub, Kahok fans' pub of choice.
The Collinsville Education Association is a proud supporter of KahokSports.com and the Kahok Sports Network. The CEA is your partner as they work to ensure quality education for our children. The CEA advocates excellence and equity in public education and represent over 400 educators in 11 schools in both Madison and St. Clair counties. For more information, you can visit the Collinsville Education Association's Facebook page or the CEA's website at collinsvillecea.org.
Collinsville High School alumni Stacy Lauenstein, CHS class of 91, Lisa Bassetto, Sarah Sulke, and Tracy Limp, CHS class of 94, Tony Geisen, CHS class of 96, and Kevin Robinson, CHS class of 99, want to wish all of our Kahawks a great year. We look forward to cheering you on and supporting you. Work hard on the court and the field, as well as in the classroom. Remember, once a Kahawk, always a Kahawk. Hashtag Kahawk Family. In times of financial uncertainty, how can you stay on track? Call on someone who's invested in your success. In Collinsville, that person is Jason Regg, your Collinsville Edward Jones financial advisor. Jason Regg will work to build a complete picture of your financial life, including your unique goals and passions. Jason Regg of your Collinsville Edward Jones office plays a big part in the community and the Collinsville Unit 10 School District with his Kahok Educator of the Month award. To take care of the things along the path of you and your family's financial journey, call Jason Regg at the Collinsville Edward Jones office at 618-344-0252. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
At Chiropractic Works, our mission is to help as many people live as high quality of life for as long as possible without the use of drugs and surgery. We have state-of-the-art testing available to see if we think we might be able to help you with any health issues that you're dealing with. Whether it's neck pain, back pain, headache, sinus, allergies, numbness, tingling, shoulder, elbow, wrist, hip, knee, or ankle problems, we've helped many people solve these issues without the use of drugs and surgery. If you'd like to get to the root cause of your health problems, feel free to give us a call and schedule a consultation or a new patient exam to see if we think we might be able to help you.
Back here at Blazer Field, this game ended just in time as the skies opened up and it is pouring once again, but Collinsville, their season comes to a close. A 4-3 final by Belleville East. Lancers score all their runs in the first 3 innings, 1 in the first, 1 in the second, and 2 in the third. Collinsville chipped away with single runs in the second, fourth, and the fifth, and they left the bases loaded in the 7th inning and could not complete the comeback in time to extend the game. So Belleville East wins 4-3. They had 4 runs on 7 hits. They did commit a couple of errors, and they left 8 base runners on. Collinsville had 3 runs on 5 hits. No errors by the Kahawks in this one, but they did leave 10 base runners on base. Final thoughts there, Mr. Zach Roseman.
Yeah, I mean, really can't be too mad at the performance of the Kahawks. Played relatively well. I mean, this is a good Belleville East team. I mean, I don't know that you're going to see a pitching staff as deep as this Belleville East team, and you know, they were the number 2. They're in the number 2 seed for a reason. And they came in and did what they needed to do. But like I said, you can't be mad at the way the Kahawks played. And you know, it's unfortunate for, you know, you kind of feel bad for the seniors, but they'll move on to the next chapter of their lives. And I think a few of them are going to play baseball in college, and so we'll be back next year. And got a pretty good number of guys coming back, and I think this Collinsville team has the potential to be pretty good next year.
All right, that is going to do it for us. A big thank you to both Chris Kettler and Zach Roseman for filling in here on the old broadcast tonight. Big thank you to Coach Brett Swip joining us on the pregame interview. We're not done yet, though. We are off tomorrow. We are back in action on Friday, regional championship game between your Lady Kahawk softball team and the Lady Tigers softballers of Edwardsville. That game due to get underway at 4 o'clock from Edwardsville. We're going to take the big equipment out there to see if it can get it to work and hopefully have that game right here on the YouTube channel. But as usual, worst case scenario involves us whipping out the phone and doing it on the Facebook page. If that's what it comes down to, we'll figure it all out Friday when we end up showing up there. So that's going to do it from O'Fallon tonight. My name is Todd Duke. Everyone, enjoy the rest of your evening.